My people, wonder they say shall never end. According to what we are hearing, allegedly they said Ebony's family have turned against her. And why did they turn against her? They said Ebony have forced their hands. Yes, so because they believe that the reason Adetutu was able to get into the palace, as in that is getting married to the palace, is because of Ebony's actions. And that is just the truth. Because we all know that these people, they play a whole lot of politics in that palace. Yes. You see, this marriage between the king and the Ebony, including Blow Blow, it is based on politics. It is not based on love. And they have their reasons. And the major reason why they said Ebony's family is so angry with her right now for Adetutu getting into that palace is because of what is happening in their various families, you know. And we all know that connection is good. And when you are connected to a king, you get so much connection. No be say. Right now, they said Ebony's family and Adetutu's mother's family, as in the mother of Adetutu and Ebony, both of them came from the same ruling house. Now, amongst them, they are having serious problem. And this serious problem is about land dispute. That is cocoa farm. They say that is a very massive land that produces enough quantity of cocoa that they even transport abroad. They export it, to tell you that it is not a small hectares of land that we are talking about. They say the land is so big that the kind of cocoa that they produce from the land is enough to send their children abroad to go and study. You know, there is not a small place that they are talking about. And this issue, they said it has been in court for many years. Then at some point, when the king became king, they decided that they are going to bring it back home. Now, the case, they said, have been in the Odua court for a very long time. And it is there because anytime they visited that case, the problem will come up and they will not finalize it. Anytime they visited the case, problem will come up and they will not finalize it. And you know that Ebony being married to the king is an advantage to their own family. Even though some people are saying that it is Ebony's family that is dragging that land from Adetutu's mother's family. We don't know, but from what we are hearing, they say they are troublesome persons. I don't know. That is what we are hearing, okay? So, because Ebony was married to the king, it has been helping them in that case because you know that when you have a husband who is a lawyer and who knows what he's doing in law firm, you are lucky somehow because when certain case came up, you will not go and start looking for a lawyer and all of that. Or even if you have to, he will have connections and something. So Ebony's marriage to the king was a added advantage to the family where Ebony is coming from regarding that case. And they have been hoping that Ebony will continue to help them with the help of the king. Though that the king might not, even though sometimes with Ebony's character, some people are saying that the king should rule in favor of this other family. After all, information have it that they are the ones that have the place. But you know that such cases, it is based on evidences and all of that. So, as if that is not enough, then this Adetutu in question is from another ruling house. You know, that is to say that if Adetutu enters, even if Ebony's family try to rise against the king, then the king's ruling house and the ruling house where Adetutu came from, they will join force together to fight Ebony's family, Ebony's ruling house. And you know that in Ebony's ruling house right now, they are no longer together because this issue of dragon land, dragon cocoa farm, they said it's not only cocoa that that land produces, it also produces thick trees that they can get timbers and all this from. So that place is such a very an ecosystem where they will get a whole lot of things. So that land is a very big case between Ebony's family and Adetutu's mother's family, which is one ruling house. So when Adetutu finally gets married to the king, it simply means that if there's any fight or any political thing, the king will have more advantage over Ebony, in as much as Ebony comes from a mighty family. Then, when that mighty family is divided, some part, which is Adetutu's mother's part, will join force with the king. Where Adetutu is coming from will also join force with the king. It means that Ebony's people, they will lose. So that is why her some elders who understand the politics very well is saying that she fold their arms. Remember that when they said the king asked for Adetutu's hand in marriage, she said she was going to think about it. They said these people went into action. Ebony and her family, they went into action. They were doing anything humanly possible to ensure that that union did not happen, because they know what they stand to lose. One is that Adetutu, from what we are hearing, knows this spiritual stuff more than Ebony. Yes. And that is why when they are doing all of those manipulations and all of that to bring confusion, to make sure that Adetutu and the king did not get married, they said Adetutu was just smiling, fighting the battle without letting people know. You know? And that is because she knows what she's doing. Assuming she doesn't know what she was doing and she cannot even fight the battle, at the end of the day, they will say, oh, Adetutu did not agree to marry the king. They will not know that Ebony and her people are behind it. That is if this information is true. Because one thing I will always tell you is that these are all alleged information. I do not live with them. Now, Ebony's family are saying that it is all her fault. Assuming she represented well there, maybe Adetutu wouldn't have come into the picture. Maybe the king wouldn't have been looking for an option that they recommended Adetutu for him. Then, some people are saying that no, they should give her another chance, that she can still make things happen. And all of that. After all, the marriage have not been concluded. Then, if you ask me, I will say that Ebony's family are her problems. They are the people that was cheering her up. They are the people that did not tell her the truth. Because in as much as they make her think that she is so important than others in that palace, they also need to tell her that you are dealing with a king, a man at that can change his mind at any time when you do not do what you are supposed to do. Sometimes you need to be humble to achieve what you want. Ebony can still be humble, and represent her family there. But they sent her there, and pride and arrogance did not allow her achieve the purpose of sending her there. And right now, they said it's a very big problem between some Ebony's immediate family and some other family members, while others are saying that, no, they shouldn't give up, that the politics continues. This life, balance. So, and a lot of people are saying that as long as Ebony fought the jewel, that she's never going scot-free. A time will come when they will push her out completely. Anyways, that is what we are hearing if the information is true. I want to remind you that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye. Love you.